Sam Altman can get us AGI, why would, if you can get access to AGI, why would you share it? If it's a super intelligent that can, let's just stay at building software. If it can build software on demand, why would you share it? Why don't you just rebuild all the software in the world and just give it, to people for a very small subscription, and at the end you are making like all the money in the world because you have you have all the intelligence, you have like, you can do anything. You're in the God mode. Why would you share the God mode with others?
It's a weird analogy, but it's how money changes people, right? People always say like, oh, if I had all this money, I wouldn't change, and I would do this and I would do that. And then when they finally win the lottery, or they finally come into money, most people change like that, right? Because they don't anticipate the impact that it has on them, the power it has on them. And all of a sudden you start to see people's personality change. I think this might be the same thing, that Sam Altman and the team encounter AGI. They suddenly realize, holy crap, we can literally in a split second write a complete framework for governments to manipulate and control the planet in a way where they'll never. This is a very, very it's not even simple. It's actually probably the worst thing you could probably do with AGI, is just completely manipulate the world with this intelligence in a way that we never even understand. It's so like, if that's not already happening, which it probably already is, to be honest. But anyway, so question to me, why would you share it? I like to have faith in people. I like to, and I want to, by the way, this is very, very separate to, do I think we should share it? That's very separate. That's a different question. But like, I like to believe that people are good and they want to empower the rest of the world. By the way, I just want to shout out to Austin, who's given us a shout out. And he's also saying, I think AGI will follow the same use case as self-driving. First see some small use cases, then we'll scale over a few years. AGI maybe 2035. Absolutely. And that comes from a safety aspect of like, what do people do with it? And that goes back to what I was alluding to, is like, if you sell AGI at, $200 a month, you're literally giving the keys to terrorists to do some awful things. I don't think AGI should be publicly available. I think it's wild to make AGI publicly available. An abstracted layer, which is what Austin's saying, this gradual process, we should roll it out and just see what people do with it. The moment people start doing crazy shit with it, we take it back a peg. But it's very... You're getting me scared now. I think we should move on.
It's the genie out of the box that we can't put back, right? I'm watching this video. I'm gonna just show it on the screen for people who might be interested. I'm in the middle of it. It sounds very, very interesting. Hank Green, like huge YouTuber, this video called ChatGPT Isn't Smart. It's something much weirder. And they talk about what AGI could be. They are talking about like what is being smart, and if we are on that path. Again, I'm in the middle of it. It's very enjoyable. I highly recommend watching this. And there are some explanations from very simple going into quite a bit more technical than I thought it would, but they go into this technicality of explaining how we get from GPUs sold by NVIDIA to a computer that speaks back to us, how we go from that to that. So highly recommend watching it.
This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Command AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.